everybody. Hooray, hooray. It's a happy holiday or something like that. I don't think so. But anyway, here we are again. This morning's broadcast is about the experience I've just encountered at a boot sale. Just walked in and they said, he said, I'm going to take your temperature. I said, no, you are not. And then he just fired it at me anyway and said, you're not coming in here unless you have it done. And I said, don't threaten me. And he'd already taken it. It's absolutely shocking. So carried on walking, and then, well, I assumed to be his wife, came up to me while I was talking to someone that I actually know and said, don't talk to her, just letting you know, just warning you, don't get too close to her. She refused to have her temperature taken. And I said, well, you took it anyway. And she said, well, yes, she said, I'm the organiser, blah, 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 blah. And if you don't have it done, then you're not coming in. And, it's just getting ridiculous. And then reminded me, or wanted to remind me, that she'd had her vaccines done. I said, good for you. We're at this stage now where people are using their status of vaccination as a weapon against others to exclude them from things. Well, it really does work both ways, but if you want to go ahead and have a vaccine, that's entirely your choice, but you really do need to find out what the ingredients are. And I have said this before, people don't listen, they just carry on regardless. They buy things without checking what's in them, and then they wonder why they've got health problems and stuff like that. Simple as that. The MMR vaccine that many of us have had, and many of our children have had, go and have a look at what the ingredients are in that. I think you'll be pleasantly disgusted to see what they actually are. And I think if you were a child and you'd been told what was in it, there's absolutely not a chance that you would have agreed to having it done. There's no way that I would have agreed to having it done. And if I'd known at the time, when my kids were of that age as well, they didn't actually have the mumps one, they had them separate, I wouldn't have allowed it. And I'm only annoyed that I actually went along with it back then and let them have it done, and I shouldn't have done. We can't turn back the clock. The fact is that you have to be armed with the information that you can get hold of now, because it's a lot more accessible now to find out what's in things and what really is the bigger picture. And it's really sad that people are behaving in this way against others because they feel that they've got a level of protection now, when in fact they've probably got less than they actually had before. Well, what else can you say about it all, really? It's just a sad, sad time. It's a sad time.